Hello, love bugs. Ravi here. I would like to talk to you today about 10 things that I would like to see come to Palia. We all know that Singularity 6 likes to listen to the community. So if you like any of the items that I talk about in this video, I would love for you to comment about which number you would like to see so that I can take all of your comments back to the team and tell them, hey, look at how badly everybody wants this in the game. It could be something that ends up on their timeline. We just never know. So let's get to it. And really quick, before I get started with number 10, let me just say that nothing on this list is going to include anything about fixing bugs or fixing the server issue, because of course that is number one on my list always until it is fixed. We're going to make this list about the fun stuff. So let's get to it. Number 10. An easier path to Bahari. If you saw my video about the new area that we discovered, leading what we think from our back plot into Bahari, or possibly from our back plot into a new area, which will also have a connection to Bahari. We do think that that is coming, but it's something that we have been asking for as a community for a long time. Having to run all the way through Kilima or even to a fast travel just to get to Bahari, it takes a little bit more time than we would all like it to, and it would be really great to be able to just go there straight from our own plot. Number 9, more curtains. Like seriously, we've all been having to get really creative with this one set of curtains that they've given us. And don't get me wrong, they're beautiful. I'm on board for the curtains. They're absolutely gorgeous, but I need more. These are not universal curtains that work with every style in every room. They just don't. Where are the rest of our curtains, huh? Give us more curtains. Number 8, and this is actually a really big one for me. Different designs for usable kitchen items. I hate that the only kitchen items that we have that actually allow us to cook with our friends all look exactly the same. We can't even change the color of them. And for me, that's just really unfortunate, because the style of these items, with the exception of maybe the ovens, really aren't a style that I want to decorate my kitchen in. That's why all of this stuff is sitting out here right now, because I'm trying to figure out how I want to make it work in the style of my house, because I'm moving my kitchen into this space. And I am having a really hard time figuring out how I want to set it up in a way where I can still have some of you come over and cook with me, and we can actually cook. And I can design it in a way that I'm actually going to enjoy for the aesthetic of my house. Because right now, with these being my options, I feel really limited on the kind of design I can do. So please either give us more kitchen items or at least allow us to change the color on these items. Please. Please. Number 7, more general stuff for our in-game communities. By this, I mean, we got to build these awesome communities within our game. We only get to have 25 people in our communities, which always makes me sad to begin with, and our officers. Our community, I have one with Daves and Don'ts, Gummy J and Birchie Frou Frou. We are the Boo Crew. And I think it's so awesome that we get to have a community and we get our own chat. But as of right now, that's the only benefit. The only benefit is that we get a chat that reaches out and talks just to our community of friends, which honestly to me isn't nearly as helpful as a friends list chat would be. I would really love to see this grow, and I know that it's in their plans to do more for community stuff, but I would love to see a community plot where we can all give stuff to help build a community area, to build a community space. I would love to see community challenges. I think there's just so many possibilities with the community stuff, and they haven't given us anything yet. And I really, really want to see a change in that. Number 6, more garden plots. I mean, come on, would it really break the economy so much if I had to come here and work on my garden every single day for just a little bit more time? I really feel like a lot of us have shown that we like the gardening. I don't have a problem with making it a little bit harder for us to get extra plots. Make us have to hit gardening level 50 or something, but give us a chance to expand our plot and make even more gardening possible. I feel like gardening is a good paycheck right now, but not a huge one, and that it makes us do enough work with having to run back every day that it shouldn't break the economy too much by giving us more plots. Like, come on, just do it. We all want it. Number 5, better organization for decor items. While I do appreciate that we have way better organization than we had when the game first came out, and we even can make multiple items now on our workbench, and the workbench is a lot better than it used to be, This is still really frustrating with the way that things are sorted here. I wish that all of our wallpapers were together or all of the flooring was together. I wish that it was sorted a little bit in a way that made just a little bit more sense. I get that like having decor broken down into a bunch of different tabs within our general storage would be a lot, but then just take it out and put it in its own style of storage. Maybe give us like a storage shed. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of different ways that you could do it, but I do find this frustrating when I'm looking for stuff. Let me sort by lights that I have made. Let me sort by plants that I have made. Let me sort by beds. Let me sort by chairs, because scrolling through and trying to remember what I saw and what I didn't, or pulling out all the wallpapers that might work as I'm scrolling through trying to find that one other one I think I remember that I had. It's not good for doing design. Number 4. Clutter. Not that I don't love a lot of the clutter that we already have in the game. I feel like I have to reuse a lot of the same little vases and the same little plants and lights. And obviously, like, our trophies are really nice for clutter, but I would really like to get some additional clutter pieces, particularly things that would look nice on tables. We have seen more plates and table settings and stuff in other areas. We know that they exist within the game, so why not give us some? I'd love to see stuff that would look good on a vanity, like maybe perfume bottles and things like that, like some ritzier looking stuff, or even like a little basket with cosmetics. I'd love to see some more bathroom things that would look good on bathroom shelves. I think everyone loves clutter. I think we all complain about not having enough clutter. Any of us who are Sims players, that's always something that is complained about. We still don't have books, y'all. I mean, books are clutter. Books, pieces of paper, pens, notebooks. I think that all of those things are highly wanted by people who like doing really detailed decorating. You see how we've all gotten so excited about the gemstones. It's because we want more clutter to put around in our house. So please, even just let us set down some of the things that we can't set down now. I feel like that would be an easy step in the right direction. And now here we are at the top 3 things that I am hoping to get in Palia as of February 2024. And before we get there, just as a quick reminder, hit that subscribe button and help the channel grow. Okay, thank you, love you. Let's get to number 3. Farm animals for our plots. Please let us have a barn. We all want a barn. We all want animals. I really feel like this is a major thing that the game is missing at this point in the game. I kind of thought that they were going to give it to us. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I think that they've even hinted it to us in a couple of ways that we might eventually be getting some sort of farm animal. Like, why is there no chicken in the game? But there's eggs. Like, you know, there's some kind of chicken of some kind or something. Like, it exists. But just let me have Ormus. Let me pet them and like take their fur or milk or whatever it is. Let me live out my best farmer life without actually having to care for any animals in real life. Thank you, please. I don't think there's a single person I know playing this game right now that does not want this. So let's just make it happen. I believe. Number 2, additional colorways for our furniture. Now, this comes with a little bit of a spoiler because I'm not even asking for anything too crazy. Because if you have been inside of Kenyatta's room, you know that another colorway exists. Now, if you don't want to see, zoom ahead until you see the flash for number 1 on the screen. But if you do want to see and haven't been in Kenyatta's room yet, look at this beautiful colorway. This isn't one of the colorways that we have for furniture yet, or I'd be using it. Look at how pretty it is. It's so pretty. There are already other colorways in the game that I think exist, and I think this isn't even the only one. And also, talking about clutter just really quickly, look at those stacks of clothes. Come on, gimme. So I'm not even asking for anything too crazy. I'm asking for probably some of the colorways that already exist in the game to just simply be released to us as well. I also can't mention colorways without mentioning us having a neutral colored colorway. I think that the classic is really close, but they still chose a classic and then put red in it. And I feel like we need something that gives us just grays and blacks, or just solid black, or whites and blacks, or whites and grays, but something like that. Or even like some neutral just wood color would also be really, really nice for some of the stuff. But some of the colorways, while they're very, very pretty, they're kind of wild and bold, and that definitely doesn't work for everybody's style and doesn't work for every space. So Please, again, I beg of you. And the number one thing that I most want to see in Palia is more landscaping options. Don't get me wrong, it's fun being creative and using different things in the game that aren't necessarily intended to be landscaping as landscaping. But come on, you gave us these giant, beautiful plots, and we still, after all this time, don't have pathing. Give me pathing, give me shrubs, give me bushes, give me different kinds of fencing, or even just different, allow me to color change the fencing. Imagine how all of our plots would change incredibly if they just did a whole landscaping update. We would all tear up everything that we have done and start all over again. So let me end this video just by saying, please, pretty please, and please to all of you, hit that subscribe button, but also comment down below and let me know which one of the items was your favorite thing that you would like to see in the game. Or if your favorite thing didn't make my list, then please tell me what it is below in the comments. The more comments, the more likes that those items get, the more the developers are going to listen to us, because they have absolutely done it before and they will do it again. All right, I love you so much and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.